The website Justice for Hathras Victim and other such websites are under the Uttar Pradesh government scanner. The Yogi government has said that the website was trying to raise an anti-CAA-like unrest. The website has now been shut down for offensive content. The government suspects radical organizations like PFA and SDPI are involved in spreading rumors and communal unrest. The service provider of the online hosting service, which hosted the web page, has told India Today that the information about the creator and content is not available as it was removed after being flagged off. The UP government has now said that the website was created overnight alongside thousands of fake IDs. They're registering a case for international conspiracy behind Hathras protest. Yesterday, during his media address, Chief Minister Yogi highlighted the fact that there are many trying to spread unrest in the state.
से विकास अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है। वे लोग देश में भी और प्रदेश में भी दंगा, जातीय दंगा भड़काना चाहते हैं, सांप्रदायिक दंगा भड़काना चाहते हैं। इस दंगे की आड़ में विकास रुकेगा, इस दंगे की आड़ में उनकी रोटियां सेकने के लिए उनको अवसर मिलेगा। इसलिए वे नित नए षड्यंत्र करते रहते हैं और इन सभी षड्यंत्रों के प्रति पूरी तरह आगाह होते हुए हमें विकास की इस प्रक्रिया को तेजी के साथ आगे बढ़ाना है।
This website that sprung up overnight has traces of a very orchestrated campaign, something on the lines of Black Lives Matter in the United States. Now, if it was a Hathras-centric issue, do you think you would have had this kind of resource, this kind of mobilization that we are seeing? Of course not. It is an attempt to malign the government of the day. It's an attempt to instigate caste-based violence in the state of Uttar Pradesh ahead of the assembly election. And the Congress, which is desperate to make a political mark, is doing everything possible to ensure that the social fabric is torn apart so that their politics can survive.
All right, in the midst of what is going on, the Uttar Pradesh police has now said that there was a conspiracy to create an anti-CAA-like unrest at the back of what happened in Hathras. If the anti-CAA protest had religion connotation, then the Hathras incident had caste connotations, and people wanted to exploit that. As per the government, the PFI and the SDPI were behind this, with many websites cropping up demanding justice for the victim of Hathras. The Uttar Pradesh government, the administration, says that they're going to come down hard on the conspiracy and try and identify the elements that were actually engaging in this to create unrest in the state of Uttar Pradesh between two communities, which are largely the one which are engaged in what has taken place at Hathras in Uttar Pradesh. All right, so that's the latest that is coming in. All of that in light of delegations of leaders who have been lathi-charged from various political parties. On the other hand, there was Section 144, which was slapped against Chandrasekhar Azad for violating 144. But on the other hand, what most suggest is how is it that the upper caste in the area was allowed to hold multiple panchayats and rallies and give out open statements, and no action has been taken against the members from that community. Pretty much opinion divided on what has taken place in the state of Uttar Pradesh, but getting our viewers up to speed, the Yogi Adityanath government has decided they're going to come down with an iron fist of what they believe was a conspiracy hatched to create unrest at the back of what happened and the incident in Hathras. I want to connect right now to my colleague Maushmi, who is joining us live for the latest updates on that story. Maushmi, the Uttar Pradesh government says that there was a conspiracy that was hatched in the form of websites, in the form of PFI, SDPI, but have any real links emerged with these parties, with these outfits?
Really, if you see that even as the AAP leader Sanjay Singh went out, there was sloganeering of PFI and Yogi Adityanath in his statement yesterday, Preeti, made it really clear that he would be in fact targeting those who are conspiring to disturb the peace and harmony of the villages. But importantly, that it is a matter of fact that we've seen an array of political leaders descend to Hathras to visit the victim's family. And even as we talk, you can see this is what is unfolding here with the village, with multiple people, coming to visit the family. They have been also, attending schedules and timetables ever since the victim passed away, and they also are left clueless about who to believe and not to believe. But importantly, the government is digging out details as to find out whether there were any evidences of trying to purposely disturb the peace and harmony, and there was an entire plan, because remember yesterday Yogi Adityanath not once but multiple times said that this was an entire conspiracy that was hatched by political parties. So call details to the entire electronic information and evidences are being dug out, even as the brother of the victim had alleged that the call details, that his phone was being tracked and recorded, and even there was snooping on our own journalists' phones. So really we will have to wait and see how it really unfolds. But importantly, the government really feels that there has been a conspiracy hatched to disturb the entire calm in the society, peace prevailing here, and also to hit out at the image of the Yogi Adityanath government. There is a lot of disturbance right now, but this has been more of a sightseeing place for many who have been seeking publicity. That's also a story that is unfolding here and here you have some media personnel who are confronting, and in fact, as I said, that they have had no time to even mourn as far as mourn the loss of their own daughter. And here again, they are being posed with thousands of questions, which even if they're not willing to answer, of being forced to answer by some journalists.
All right, appreciate you joining us. We're going to continue to come back to you, Maushmi. Meanwhile, India Today's Maushmi Singh, my colleague who I just spoke to, is in Hathras. She spoke to the victim's father and brother, who say that their lives are under threat and they need protection.
जी हाँ, हमें अपनी सुरक्षा का डर है। हमें बहुत ज़्यादा भय हो रहा है, क्योंकि अब हमें अब तो और ज़्यादा डर लग रहा है। हम चाहते हैं कि अब सेफ जगह पहुँचे तो सही रहेगा। जी,
किस तरह का डर है चाचा आपको? लगातार जो है एक के बाद एक तमाम पार्टियां आ रही हैं, नेता आ रहे हैं, आपको लगता है कि संकट की घड़ी में कोई खड़ा है आपके साथ? किस तरह का अपने परिवार की, अपनी बेटियों की, अपनी बहू की सुरक्षा का?
बहुत ज़्यादा क्या कहते हैं, डर दहशत को मामला है जी। मान लो कि हम तो कुछ बोल ही ना पा रहे, इतनी मतलब एक तो बेटी की बहुत बड़ा कष्ट है और हम क्या इस चीज़ को बता सकते हैं। बेटी को बहुत बड़ा क्या कहते हैं दुख है, जो कि हमारी आंखों के सामने आज मतलब कुछ ना आती है। हाँ, कुछ ना कुछ बोलते हैं कि बच्चों को क्या कहते मार देंगे, बेटी को तो मार ही दिया उन लोगों ने। अब ये सोच रहे हैं कि क्या कहते हैं हमें तो क्या कहते हैं न तो हमें बेटी को दिखाया, न क्या कहते कुछ नहीं किया। अब इससे ज़्यादा और क्या है सकते हैं। लाइट समय पे भी हमें हमारी बेटी को दर्शन नहीं है पाए।
क्या वायु श्रेणी की सुरक्षा की मांग आप करते हैं? क्योंकि चंद्रशेखर आजाद आए थे, उन्होंने बोला कि आपको वायु श्रेणी की सुरक्षा मुहैया कराई जानी चाहिए, वरना आप उनके घर जाएंगे रहने के लिए।
हाँ, हमने बोल दी उनसे कि क्या कहते हम अगर नहीं तो क्या कहते हम चले जाएंगे यहाँ से।
जी हाँ, बोलिए हमने कि वायुसेना के जो बोल रहे हैं कि वायुसेना वाली जो सिक्योरिटी है उसको हमारे साथ करें, या फिर कहीं से यहाँ से ले चलें। हम तो बस ये चाहते हैं, हमने अपने जान बचानी हमें।
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.